everybody, how's it going? Justin the Red Island Shaver with a shave video for today. Yes, I know it has been forever since I've done a shave video. I want to try and get one done today, and so we are going to try and rock one out. My eyes are actually pretty good today, a little fuzzy but not too bad. So as many of you know, I got that big care package from the East Coast Addicts. I would like to thank Ken Marginson and Josh McDonald. From what I can understand, it was the two of them that spearheaded the idea and reached out to the other members of the group who all contributed to send me that big care package. So I want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. I got an absolute ton of stuff, and it's all great. I was going through the samples the other night, and there's a ton of great samples. One I'm really excited to try. I don't know if you guys can read the writing. I know I can barely read the writing. Sheermonnick 1778. This is a new scent from them, and it smells deadly. So this has, off the top of my head, because if I wrote down a piece of paper, I wouldn't be able to read it anyway, right? Blind joke. It has, I believe it has honey, black tea, tobacco, lilac, and hints of fruit and spices. And it really is a nice scent. It's a little sweet, a little spicy. Very, very pleasant on the nose. Not 100% sure what I'm going to use for an aftershave based on what it smells like right now unlathered. Once we get into the shave, I'll go from there. With the sweet and spicy, the sweet notes, I'm kind of leaning towards maybe Merchant of Tobacco. I think that might pair well with this, but we will see. So I'm going to use a Lather Bowl today. I got this in the gift package as well. This is from Alan Porter. He lives on the east coast of Canada. He is big into the 3D printing, and they included this Lather Bowl, and it's great. I've already done a test run on it once. So as you can see, I got the sample pushed down in there, and there's lots of these ridges to help latherize the soap, and it actually works quite well without tearing up your brushes, which is even more important, because if there's a lot of really aggressive ridging or something inside the bowl, you can just pull hairs out of your brush, and you don't want that. I used a sterling bore on this and didn't lose a single hair. No evidence of it tearing up my brush or anything like that. They also included this 3D printed brush stand too. I wanted to show you. So it's part of a set. As you can see, you can have your bowl there, and your brush and razor holder. It actually will hold a razor. As you can see on the top, it's slotted, so you can slide your razor in. I'm just going to put a little bit of back pressure on this, because there's a live blade in this razor. And if you had your brush, you can just take your brush and set it in there, and away you go. Very, very well done. Very nice. All 3D printed plastic. It's very robust. It's not cheap, flimsy plastic. Very nice. Very nice addition to the Red Island Shave Den for sure. So the brush for today, we're going to use just a little Badger and Blade Essential Bore Knot. This is the gray sparkle handle from, I think it's 3 years ago, possibly. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, we got the damp brush. We got the sample loaded down in here. And the ridges actually help keep the sample in place too, which is kind of nice. You get in there and just start loading. So, like I said, I've been doing a lot of face lathering lately. I was doing a lot of face lathering. I've switched back to the bowl a little bit more. With my ongoing eye issues, it's harder for me to really see what kind of a lather I'm building on my face. I don't really have any depth perception anymore. I don't really have any kind of perception anymore. I can see where my face is, but I just can't really tell how well the lather is being built. Kind of have to go by feel. So I'm finding it right now, it's just actually easier to do it in here. And as you can see, just from that amount of swirling, that is already building a kick-ass lather. So this is going to be a bit dry. We'll just add some water and keep swirling. But I know I've used Sheermonnick soaps before, and their base is fantastic. It's great stuff. Really, really, really great stuff. It lathers up like a dream. Great performance. It's nice and slick. It's everything you want in a good soap. All right, now this is coming alive. Let's get a smell of this and see what it smells like. Yeah, we're getting more of that fruit and nut now. Maybe just a little tinge of tobacco in the background. Very, very pleasant. It's not really overbearing. Like, it's not a super strong scent coming out of the bowl here. I'd give it maybe about a 5, somewhere around there. But it does smell very nice. And it's lathering up like crazy. Like, there's a ton of lather in there. And that looks good to me. Alright, so we will go ahead and mop this onto the face. Oh yeah, that's very pleasant. I really like the smell of that. I'm trying to think if I have something that smells kind of like this already. It smells kind of reminiscent of something. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's very nice. Just wondering if I do have an aftershave that will pair perfectly. I'm not 100% sure. But if not, I'm pretty sure I can scrape up something here in the den that is comparable. Razor for today also came in that gift package. This is the Razor Rock Tech 2. See there? Just looks like your everyday average Gillette Tech head. A little bit of knurling right here, but right at the balance point where you would hold the razor, which is nice because other than that it's a smooth barrel handle. But it does have the grippy part right here, which is typically where I hold it anyway. If I'm holding a DE, I usually hold it with these 2 fingers. I put a pinky underneath for balance, so that's actually perfect. Shaves just like your average everyday tech, nice and mild. I have a Voscod in here on its 2nd shave, so away we go. If I can see. Very nice. It's a very slick soap. Can't feel the razor on the face at all, which is good. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, we'll go right into relathering for pass number 2. I used to rinse off in between passes. I don't even bother now. I just relather. Try and grab some of that lather that's left around on the face, work it back in. Why not? Very nice soap, though. Really enjoying this. It is definitely on the sweeter side, though, for you guys that like kind of tend to lean towards more of a gourmand scent. I think this would be right up your alley. I'm finding it more sweet than anything, with maybe just a hint of spice in the background. But very nice all in all. All right, now we will go across the grain. Hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. I want to give a shout out to Andy, the Northern Shaver. Dedicated his shave to me today. I appreciate that, brother. I'm going to dedicate my shave to you today. I know you've been dealing with some post-concussion issues. And I'm hoping that that's cleared up for you soon. And you're back on your feet 100%. because I know that's no easy thing to get over either. So very nice. It's my first Razor razor actually, and so far I'm enjoying it. So far, so good. So, a lot of you guys know I was supposed to go for surgery this, yesterday, I guess. That got canceled. So now I'm just waiting. My original surgeon, he's off on sick leave. And there was a replacement surgeon for him. And he went out sick. So then they brought in what's called a locum from my first surgeon. And he was supposed to do my surgery on my good eye, which really isn't great. It's not, vision is not very good, but it's there. So he was supposed to operate on that yesterday. Once he seen my pictures, he couldn't take the case on. It was too complex for him. So I'm kind of disappointed. I'd like to get this over and done with, kind of get it behind me hopefully, and then hopefully get my vision back so I can recover. And but I'm also kind of relieved at the same time that he didn't take on something that he wasn't comfortable doing, because I'd hate to find out halfway through that he's in over his head. Because then that doesn't work out so well for me. So anyway, hopefully the second surgeon might be back soon. And as soon as he is, I guess they're going to hand deliver my images and we'll go from there. So I'm hoping this summer this will be fixed up behind me, over and done with. I hope. That being said, I do have vision back in my left eye. It's not great, but there is a healing process and a special type of oil they put in the eye when it's healing. And from what I can gather, I don't think you're supposed to be able to really be able to see that well while that is in there in the first place. So, and my eye is dilated. I don't know if you can tell, but my pupil is still dilated. I'm taking drops every day to keep it dilated. So hopefully once they do the oil change and undilate that eye, then I'll be able to see. As it is now, I can see where things are. If I cover my eye, I can see my phone. I can see where things are. Just everything's really blurry. I can't really see what's, like, I can't read or watch TV, but I can see where things are without smashing into shit. So that's a bonus, because before that, I couldn't see at all. But anyway, enough rambling on. I will rinse off and go into the post. Very nice. That's a nice smooth shave. Towel is also courtesy of those wonderful gentlemen at the East Coast Addicts. I just got to show this to you guys again. Like, how sick is that? The Red Island shaver. Absolutely love this towel. Funny story. I was thinking on getting one done for my YouTube channel before the whole eye thing kind of deteriorated, but I don't recall ever telling anybody that. It's somehow they thought about it, and whoever did it in the group, I'm not 100% sure who was behind the towel, but whoever you are, you know who you are, and I really appreciate it. But somebody read my mind through ESP, whatever, I'm not sure, and they got me a towel. So that is the Thayer's Lemon Witch Hazel sitting on the face. Yeah, that's a really smooth shave, actually. I'm not really detecting much of a after scent from that soap. It's not really lingering on the skin. The post shave feel is amazing though. Just I'm not really getting much of a scent. So that pretty much opens up to what I want to put on the face. So even though it was kind of sweet, there was a bit of spice. I think I'm going to go with one of my new favorite spicy aftershaves. And that is Defiance by Dr. John. Get that oriented right. Blind eyes here. There, I think you guys can see that, I hope. Yeah, it's just a really nice spicy aftershave. I really like this. Love the scent of it. So we'll slam some of that on. That's beautiful. Very nice. Whew. It's just got that in your face spice. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. So that pretty much wraps it up. I'll just show you guys the shave bowl here after the shave. So you've seen the sample size. Well, that's what's left. There is a ton of lather here. So a little dab will do ya. A little bit will go a long way with that Sheermonnick soap. So in recap, we had the Sheermonnick 1778. Here's the Razor Rock Tech 2, which is their version of the Gillette Tech. Alan Porter Lather Bowl. Good East Coast fella who does the 3D printing stuff. The Badger and Blade Essential Bore, circa 2015, 2016, something like that. Second use Voskhod blade, and the Dr. John's Defiance aftershave splash. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to my subscribers for being patient and just kind of staying and not leaving the channel during that month-long hiatus. Feels good to be back in front of the camera, back interacting with you guys again. You know, through technology and getting used to all this, I'm kind of starting to get back on the groups more and more and kind of navigate around. So I do appreciate your patience. I do appreciate the subscriptions and all the support from everybody. It means the world to me and my family. So that's it for me. As always, friends, have a great day and even better shave. We'll catch you in the next one.